94,000. I am, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I never thought when I started recording YouTube content 2.5 years ago that this type of response would come from it. 94,000 subscribers is absolutely unbelievable. Never thought that I would ever get to this level, and don't ever think for a second that I don't remember everything that you guys have done for me. How I am beyond appreciative. I am so thankful. I am so blessed. So thank you so much. We're going to do our 94,000 giveaway on Friday. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. I have to, maybe a Burning Shadows box. I know I want to do Evolutions, an Evolutions booster box for 95,000 because that's a little bit bigger. And we're going to be doing a giveaway every single 1,000 subscribers until we get to that 100,000 celebration. So if you enjoy giveaways and like Pokemon and want to support, please just hit that subscribe button down below. Share the channel out there. Leave a like, leave a comment, even just watching. Like, thank you so much for everything. Once we get to that 100,000 celebration, it's going to be like the biggest giveaway Pokemon YouTube has ever seen. Like, we've got 3 vintage booster boxes, we've got Team Rocket, we've got Stormfront, we've got Rising Rivals. We're going to have 100 winners, 100 packs that we're going to crack and give everything away. Each hit is going to be graded by CGC for free with a special commemorative like stamp celebrating the 100,000 celebrate. It's going to be absolutely nuts. There's going to be other giveaways going on in the chat. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Thank you for everything. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will never, ever take you guys for advantage. So thank you so much. I am going to stop being mushy and continue talking to you about something that I think is really important to look at, especially when you're considering making purchases in the Pokemon TCG when it comes to monetary decisions. And that's really kind of gauging value that you are investing into a product. Now, whether you want to open up that product or whatever the case may be, a lot of times you look at 2 different numbers. The number one of how much it's going to cost, and number 2 of how much the actual value is that you can expect to get out of it. So we're going to focus majorly on the Ultra Premium Collection, the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. These are overprinted, like absolute madness. This came out at the end of October in 2022. You can still find them on the shelves at big box stores. Remember how many people were scrambling? This was thought to be like the super scalped product, and it was super scalped. Right from the get-go, people were buying cases and already selling like individual boxes as long as they had pre-orders in months before release for $300, $300+. You know, double, triple MSRP was very difficult. And then finally, a couple weeks before release, people started realizing, hey, these are coming out in droves. They're going to be very available. Walmart had them up for pre-order for like 2 straight days without selling out. Same thing with Target, same thing with Best Buy, and they're still available on those websites. Walmart has actually brought the price down to like $109.99, which is $10 off of MSRP. Amazon is below MSRP, and you can find them below MSRP, $90, $95 all over the place. So we're going to look at how this is performing over the past 3 months, now that it's kind of 3 months into things, but also get a good idea of, is it worth to buy? Because a lot of times when you kind of, when you start to gauge the actual cost of a product versus the value that you can expect to get out of it, very difficult with Pokemon, right? If you buy a booster box of something, you're not going to get the value that you spent on that booster box. That's why we call it fun cost, right? You have enjoyment, you like opening packs, you like pulling the cards, you like looking at the artwork, maybe reading the attacks, maybe building decks. It's a lot of fun to open packs. It's a lot of fun to open product. But one of the best things that you can do is to mitigate that pack cost or that product cost by starting to kind of calculate in your mind what value you can expect to get out of it. Nobody likes to spend money on something and expect it to just be worthless down the line. Now, people love their Pokemon collection, and I think that's great, but things get in the way, life gets in the way, life happens, and if for some reason one day you want to turn around and sell your Pokemon collection down the road, maybe you're getting married, maybe you're buying a house. Those are 2 things that happened to me where I had to sell my Pokemon collection, and it wasn't fun. It was very tough to get away from, but at the same time, life happens, adulting happens, and you got to make those decisions in order for your family, for survival, for things like that. So it's good to kind of pay attention to those things just to get a good understanding of where your collection kind of lies in the market, and make sure that you're spending money wisely to get the most out of your collection dollars. So I'm going to kind of flip you around here so you can take a look at what I am talking about when it comes to the Ultra Premium Collection. Remember, this came out, like I said, at the end of October, and right away it kind of took a huge hit. It was selling right around release time for like 150, 175, but that was because people were still not really understanding what was going on with all these pre-orders that were continuing to be accepted by big box retailers like GameStop, like Walmart, like Target, and even the PokemonCenter.com. They had oodles and oodles of these available that a lot of people were like, oh, how much of this was printed? How much of this was distributed to big box stores? Because LGS allocations weren't huge, but a lot of these big box retailers, this was a real smart move by Pokemon to ensure that this was not going to be scalped a lot during release, after release, things like that. It was already going to be crashing as soon as the product released, making sure that this was available for pretty much everybody to a point where it was overprinted, knowing that down the road this was still going to be a desirable item, and people who were in it for collecting and investing, they were still going to be able to get kind of the best of both worlds down the road. But right out of the gates, it wasn't going to be 2 or 3 times MSRP like a lot of scalpers were hoping that it was going to. So you can see all the way at the beginning of December, this box had settled all the way down to about $102, $105 for the market price. You can see a 3-month high of $104.36. That's about $15 below MSRP, and then continuing to fall. Now, it did hit a 3-month low recently at the beginning of March at $91.50. Started to creep up a little bit, sitting at $96.64 currently, but really the pack contents inside are really starting to rise a little bit as demand continues to be at an all-time high for Pokemon. Probably not where it was during the pandemic, but still very popular. A lot of people enjoy cracking packs, especially the modern packs from the past trainer gallery sets, because they do have better hit rates, better pull rates if you factor in those trainer gallery cards, those radiant cards as hits. So there's a lot of demand going into opening up those packs, and those are really what are inside this Charizard Ultra Premium collection. So this continues to go up a little bit at a time, and the pack selection inside makes it a little bit more worth it when you start looking for ways to kind of crack packs, because booster boxes have kind of went through the roof, right? There's 3 Evolving Skies packs in here. Evolving Skies, very difficult to find anywhere close to MSRP. I started looking around to see what I could find as far as the best deal goes when it comes to Charizard Ultra Premium collections, and this was really it if you kind of bought in bulk. So this was a listing on eBay where you could buy 1 unit for like $78 plus $16 shipping. So that really kind of brought it down to about $94, which is still really good. You're looking at about $26 below MSRP. However, the shipping discount stacks a little bit if you add multiples to your cart. So if you get 10 of them at that $78 plus $16 shipping, the shipping cost kind of goes down a little bit with the more units that you order, which means that you're purchasing 10 of them at $79.99. Your shipping goes down to $53.47, meaning your estimated total is $853.37. So your unit price on these is about $85.34, which is really strong, about $10, $5, right around the price of wholesale for a lot of these units, depending on what store is ordering these products. If we start looking at the actual contents inside the Charizard Ultra Premium collection, this Charizard V Ultra is by far the cheapest of the 3 that come inside. Remember, you get that sealed product, or that sealed pack of these 3 Charizard cards that feature alternate arts. You get the Charizard V, the Charizard V Max, and the Charizard V Star. The main problem with the Ultra Premium collection is quality control. Production quality is absolutely terrible, especially when it comes to these Charizard cards. A lot of these have been cracked open. A lot of cards have been graded, inspected. Very few 10s, because the product quality is just not as good as it needs to be. I don't know if Pokemon just kind of rushed printing these and overprinted them, and that because of that they weren't paying enough attention to the printing standards that they probably should have set for themselves. But we've opened up quite a few of these on the channel, looking through them on stream and just various openings, and they're just none of them were even close to 10s. None of them were even close to 10s. Some of them 8s, some of them 9s, off center, whitening issues, things like that. The cards just kind of rubbing up against each other, sliding around in the box. Not great quality control, and I really hope with Scarlet and Violet moving over to these gray borders, moving over to maybe a little bit lower allocations to kind of meet demand again, maybe the quality control will be a little bit better and they're starting to pay more attention to these things. But you can see this Charizard V right here kind of leveling off over the last couple months right now. At the beginning of December, it was hovering at a 3-month high of $11.06 and really dropped extremely hard. It's at a 3-month low right now, $6.70. But if you look at where it's been over the last couple months, especially since the middle of January, right around $6.90, somewhere around there, $7. So it's only fluctuated about 30 cents over the past couple months or so, but still really starting to move downward in price. The Charizard V-Star right here, I believe this is the second most expensive one. This one's leveled off a little bit as well. At the beginning of December, it was selling for about $16.97, started going down. Lots of natural dissension just because more and more people were kind of cracking these open. And as these continue to be available at discounted rates, people are going to continue to opening them. Like I said, just because the pack selection inside is very strong, but you can see hovering right around a 3-month low right now. $10.75 is the current price point for this, just above its 3-month low of $10.69. And then the Charizard VMAX, the most expensive of the three. Look at that guy. He's really just angry. Just a very angry lizard. But 3 months ago, beginning in December, it was selling for $18.45. That was a 3-month high for this product. Started going down, leveled off again right around the end of January, sitting at $11.72 currently. So that's up a little bit from its 3-month low that it hit in the middle of February of $10.36. We'll see how it does moving forward, but still a lot of product that's out and about. If you're talking about the ancillary items that are inside, these are a lot more difficult to move right now because of the mass production of this product. But you can go on eBay, you can buy the dice, you can buy the V-Star markers, you can buy the sleeve, you can buy the contents of the Ultra Premium collection without getting rid of the pack. So if you want to buy some of these boxes and kind of recuperate some of that value, these are options for you. Once you factor in fees and shipping, you really have to ask yourself if it's really worth it. But when you look on eBay, you can find a lot of these for anywhere between $15 and $18 if you're looking at building your own Charizard Ultra Premium collection or whatever the case may be. The V-Star markers, the coins, the dice, the sleeves, and the playmat. You can see two different listings here that ended recently, one for $15 and one for $19. But like I said, once you factor in that 13-14% fee that eBay is going to be charging, you factor in shipping because it is going to be a little bit bulky, so it's going to have to be sent UPS ground, FedEx ground, or priority mail. It's going to get pretty expensive. You're probably only netting anywhere between $5 and $10 on those ancillary products right there. And then if we look at the actual pack contents inside, and this is really what kind of stands out because this is what's growing over the past 3 months. This is what's making this Charizard Ultra Premium collection worth it. You get one Darkness Ablaze pack. Right now, the market price for Darkness Ablaze is about $3.67. Vivid Voltage, you get one of those. That's $3.19. But you get 3 Evolving Skies packs. And as Evolving Skies continues to climb, a lot of people are kind of going out, looking at big box retailers and saying, okay, what do I want to buy? Crown Zenith is a lot of fun. I've had a lot of enjoyment with Crown Zenith, but I want to get something a little bit different. I want to get some Evolving Skies because Evolving Skies is so great to open, but at the same time, I hate it so much, so I just want a little bit of a taste of it. And when you look at it, it's like, okay, well, there's not a whole lot of products out there right now that are having Evolving Skies products or Evolving Skies packs inside. So Evolving Skies continues to climb. $7.06 is the current market price for a booster pack, and that's going to continue to go up because there's really no listings on TCG Player below that $7.06 price point. But you get 3 of those inside. 3 Fusion Strike, which also continues to rise. That's selling right now for $3.20. Brilliant Stars, probably the closest one outside of Evolving Skies to MSRP, selling for $3.74 currently. You get 3 of those. You get 3 Astral Radiance at $2.99, and you get 2 Lost Origin at $3.68. So really good pack selection, a good variety of packs. In total, you're looking at about $65.19 worth of value outside of your Charizard Ultra Premium collection. You get, what, 16 packs? Which is pretty strong. So not quite half of a booster box, but very close to half of a booster box right there. $65.19. So if you total all this up, and the number in parentheses is the number that these products are currently selling for. The other number is the number that these products were selling for a couple months ago when we last did this video, so you can kind of get a feel for where things are at and where the movement has happened. But if you look at booster packs right now, $65.19 is pretty much the market price of those booster packs inside. Before, when we looked at this a couple months ago, they were selling for $60.41. The ancillary products haven't really changed too much. $15 a couple months ago. They're still selling for about $15 currently. The promos are what really took a hit as more and more product gets opened. Those products decrease in price. $44.49 is what they were selling for a couple of months ago. Now you combine all 3 of those promos together, selling for $29.17. That means your total for the actual value inside, the contents inside the Ultra Premium collection, about $109.36. So about $10 below MSRP. But if you look out there, like we were looking at that one eBay auction before, if you can find these for anywhere between $85, $90, somewhere around there, it very much is worth it, because you're not only getting a huge discount under MSRP, but you're getting a huge discount under value of contents, which is an extremely important factor to look at. You look at some of these Empoleon and Tyranitar tins that are out there. If you have the Empoleon and Tyranitar tins that are selling for $25 at your local Walmart, and you decide, okay, I'm going to buy these, if the contents inside are 3 Evolving Skies packs and 2 Brilliant Stars packs, definitely worth your while. The value of the contents inside outweigh the value of the product itself, and that's really what's important when it comes to kind of gauging whether or not you want to purchase an item. However, if it's the first wave of those V-Striker tins, and it's, you know, Battle Styles packs and maybe a Chilling Rain pack and a Darkness Ablaze pack or whatever was inside, and you look at the value of contents and it really only adds up to about $16, $17, then you're coming into the opening up your packs down $8 right out of the gates. And that's really when it makes it difficult for people to consider making that buying decision. So I thought it would be very interesting to look at where the Charizard UPC is right now. Granted, still below MSRP for the value of contents, but with so many of them available, especially at discounted rates, a lot of these are very easy to find around $95 a piece, which is still $25 below MSRP and about $15 below value of contents. It definitely makes it worthwhile to kind of, I guess, fulfill your taste of opening packs until we get Scarlet and Violet, considering a Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. So I want to throw this information out there. I hope you find it valuable. If you do, please hit that subscribe button down below. Like I said, if you could leave a comment, leave a like, share the channel, I'd really appreciate it. It goes a long way for the algorithm, but most importantly, just watching, listening to me babble, having conversation with me, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for everything. We'll be back tomorrow with a stream. We'll be back Thursday with a good video, and Friday with a great video. I'm really excited for Friday. That's when we'll do our 94K giveaway. So until then, guys, thanks so much for everything. Peace.